Jamie, 5 days out of race day. What are we doing?
We're getting war ready, baby. I think anything less than a win would be a disappointment. Welcome. Well, it is race week, dude. It is actually finally race week. We've taken you guys along the journey every single week up until this race week, so it's pretty cool to see that we're here. So this is the Pawsey, this is my parents' place, and then that's where I've put Arnu, Dylan, Cam, Murray in that house right there. So we got a nice little squad here. I know they're all very tired from training, so I don't know if they're going to want to say hello to you, but let's see what we can do.
Hey, brother. Hey, Murray.
We already know that here he is. There's the beautiful girlfriend who's actually the star of the show. This is my mum. Hey, mum.
Hi. Fancy seeing you here, dog.
Hi, guys. I put him through the ringer this morning on the bike, so
bro.
he's a bit tired. And then Cam is somewhere here too. He is on the coffee machine like he should be. But yeah, right now we got an open water swim, so we're gonna go. There was a shark spotted at Hobie Beach, so that's gonna be fun. But we got 3 kilometer easy open water swim now, so let's get it.
Tough time to last thing.
Race week, baby.
You ready to go swimming?
Let's go swimming. Let's go swimming. Okay, so we're right here. This is the Ironman start by the pier. Here is transition zone.
Oh, that's the lead.
There is we'll survive. There's the finish line. That's where I'm gonna take the win. You know that. Take the win. Who is this guy?
This guy.
Oh, so there was a shark spotted 2 days ago. I'm actually legit scared. I'm usually not scared of sharks, but when they actually say there was a shark spotted 2 days ago, stay out the water.
Yeah, that doesn't really help, eh?
No, it doesn't help my fear.
Fill you with confidence.
No. It's fine.
Okay, it's fine. Just swim faster than Bill.
Nothing scares me.
There'll be.
Okay.
Dad, you know where I'm from? Some of the Rockadells.
A crocodile.
A crocodile.
Yeah, last year was mediocre. It wasn't mediocre, like it was obviously my debut Ironman, but if I look at the performance now, in hindsight, I was very proud of what I was able to do, but it's very mediocre in my ridiculously delusional standards I set for myself.
Look, my boy, that's cold. Good thing you got a wetsuit.
I would say this is the most prepared I've ever been for an Ironman, even Trump's Ironman World Championships last year, which is pretty surreal to say because we've only had a few months. And whether it's just because I've been able to control like everything and I'm just so confident in what I do that like that's why I feel the way I do. I'm not too sure, but I definitely feel like I'm the most prepared. You know, you're prepared for an Ironman when that final 3 weeks you kind of like, I've done all the sessions, and then you kind of like not looking for more sessions to do, but you're just adding sprinkles to the cake instead of trying to do like the actual making of the cake, which I think is what I was going through.
Story to itself.
Caffeine effects. Someone that I can drink a coffee and just go to bed. Biscoff caramel oat dish.
What's one thing this week that you're trying to keep consistent?
My mood, the energy, the momentum, the people around me. I think as race day approaches, you're a lot more sensitive to everything around you.
Stay ready.
I stay ready, champ. So being really intentional with who I let around in my space and what people are speaking, how the energy they're carrying. Like I really try to be very intentional with this week and how everything goes around this week, and also not to be over skeptical about if I'm having a bad day or if I'm having a bad mood or if I'm feeling a bit of a niggle. Like you can't spiral, right? So taking the good for what it is and trying to brush out what the bad is.
Ooh, look at the boys being flexible.
I think he's sponsored by you.
Can at least find a shirt. Last final moments before an Ironman, which are always a whole bag of emotions. I think Berge or Nelson Mandela Bay or P, whatever you want to call this damn race, is quite unique in terms of the road surface. Like, it is extremely, extremely bumpy. When you're in the TT position and you're going along Marine Drive, you're like in the position. It's like, it's not like a bad road surface in terms of like you're going, it's really like, you're almost surfing the road. It feels like you like get hit and then you go, whoa, whoa. So I think it's something that you really need to get used to, like riding one or two hard rides on this road really affects, and that's why the run is always so slow. Yeah, like I think the best time was set last year by Martin, which was 2:39, which is pretty slow for a marathon course record. And I think it is because the road surface is so bad that people try to ride the same power that they do at a normal race, but then their legs get quite affected. So just to remind myself of the bad roads, and then also the easterly wind, the east is beast. So yeah, it was good to come down and actually get a sense of those sort of conditions and ride in each sort of day. Because the thing is, like, PE is known for its 4 seasons every week. Like you have a beautiful day, a windy day, a stormy day, and a cold day every single week.
No. Oh, Skylar, she wants a piece of bacon. She wants a piece of bacon.
If you would donate, yeah.
I swam for 9 days in a row, which means I've hated my life for 9 days in a row. But that's what happens when you want to swim and train with Jamie Riddle. Look at him. These guys are so out of my league. Brad doesn't look like he's eaten in about 4 days. Cam's got that aero cut. Cam effed me up today on the bike. Don't tell him though. Releases after the race.
The first time I've ever seen you swim with flippers.
Yeah, I know, I started from my father. Because Andrew was Fortuna says, I'm not a good swimmer, so I'll let him be right. He'll lead the whole way. We'll let him lead the whole swim now.
That's all she wrote, brother.
All she wrote.
I'm just happy. I don't have to lead this Ironman swim. Andrew has put his hand up for me and said, I suck at swimming, so he's gonna do it. Oh! Thanks, Andrew.
Do we have a situation? We have a situation on our hands.
No, stop your nonsense. Is he actually looking at me?
He's waiting for you. Look at his eyes.
Stop, bro. Stop.
So, what's your goal for this race?
I think anything less than a win, I'd be quite disappointed, and that's just expectations I put on myself. It's not to say that third would be a bad performance. There's incredible athletes here. Like the top 10 is actually extremely stacked with some of the world's best triathletes. But I just have these expectations, and even last year I kind of went into every race like wanting to win, and I think I'll always kind of go in with that mindset.
Behave, Riddle. Behave.
In particular, this is the last known Ironman Port Elizabeth, and I've dreamt of this as a kid to win this race. So if this is my last opportunity, I really do have to take it. So I'm going into the race with my eyes only set on the win, and I'll do anything I possibly can within my capabilities to win this race. And if that sees me blowing up and coming 20th, then it sees me blowing up and coming 20th. But I think I have what it takes to do it.
Last 1K battle with Brad Weiss, Matthew Margot, Greg Barnaby, Florian Angett, all sprinting for the finish.
Skylar.
Skylar wants to do the closing shot.
Part 2, Skylar.
We are 24 hours out from an extremely big day, a day that I really would like to go according to plan, a day that I have done everything in my power to make sure it goes according to plan, and a build that I'm extremely proud of leading into this. I surrounded myself with good people. It was just an incredibly rewarding journey, and I think ultimately that is the win. And I try to remind myself of that every single time I stand on the start line, that I'm privileged to be able to get to do this, and the journey has been and will always be the best part. Yeah, I think the run was the epitome of the journey, and just seeing everyone come together, for the celebration of life and celebration of sport, and obviously to show support for me, which it's just so surreal, man. Like, those moments, I pray I never get used to. I definitely am not used to just yet, and it's so cool to see how I was able to inspire so many different stories and have conversations with so many unique individuals that are so different, from 19, 20-year-olds doing their first Ironman to, veterans doing their third or fourth, whatever the case may be, and everything in between.
I can finally say I outran you today on a run.
Yeah, I know. I got absolutely...
It took 4 weeks, but here we are.
I'm just very grateful for everyone that watches these videos and comes and supports me and sends messages. Unfortunately, I can't get to all of them, so it is a bummer, and it weighs on me sometimes, but I just want you guys to know that I really do see the messages and I do feel the support, so thank you. And I think I'm going to leave everyone with a tip for the race day. One tip for specifically this Ironman, and then another tip for racing an Ironman. I'm sure there's many doing Texas. So the tip I'll do for South Africa is the roads are extremely rough. If you try race the same RPE or power as a normal Ironman, you will see yourself unravel on the run, because the shock waves and just the vibrations is something to be aware of, like I've mentioned earlier in this video. And then the other tip that I will give to anyone racing any sort of Ironman that I gave out today once or twice was, don't be scared of the inevitable. You're going to face challenges and obstacles, and those are guaranteed in the Ironman journey. And truthfully, that is why you signed up for the Ironman journey, is to face those dark moments and to overcome. So instead of being fearful and pushing those away, invite that in from the gun so that when it arrives, you're expectant of it and you're able to overcome. That's the advice I would give. And I will finish with a scripture. So if you love the word, stick around. If not, like and subscribe. And I wish you all the best. Consider pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all, without finding fault, and it will be given to you. But when you ask, you must believe and not doubt, because the one who doubts is like a wave of sea blown and tossed by the wind. That person should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Such a person is double-minded and unstable in all they do. And with all that being said, if you made it to the end of the video, I really hope you enjoyed it. And I guess I'll chat to you guys after the race. Much love.
Sayonara.